Yeah, it's hard to find a move for Pragg. He's going to move his king. He's going to drop it back, but now the two rooks are going to team up. Oh, there's going to be a deadly check on the first rank. This could be Pragg's final few moves of the World Cup. He will not go the distance, just like he did last time, and make the final. Wow, another favorite in huge trouble. Not much to be done against the threat of rookie one check. White will be forced to lose more material, and there we go. Pragnananda is out of the competition. Daniel Dubov takes him down.
I'm here with Daniel Dubov, who has just knocked out Pragnananda from the FIDE World Cup.
Yeah, I think generally he didn't show his best in this tournament, not only this match. I actually told my friends that this is the strategy. We make draws with white, and with black we actually play, yeah, because he's always ambitious with white. So I don't even know, like, frankly, like preparing for like 2 classical games against Pragg took me like 10 minutes with the phone altogether. I didn't even use my laptop. I did it for the first time during the match, like in between the games today. When I face Pragg, and he's the one who probably spends like day and night looking at stuff, he still fails to like pose a single problem with white. And also, someone beautiful wanted me to win this exact match badly for some reason, so I'm happy to deliver.
It will eventually lead to, in a way, a repetition of moves, because for either player to make progress, it's quite hard to imagine what would that be like. So the bishop moves away, but now that allows a check. Then the bishop might come back, and perhaps the bishop, after bishop e3, the rook will go back to b4. That could be a repetition of moves. The pawn is a bit poisoned, because if you take it, you allow bishop c3 check, and white will pick up the g7 pawn.
Mm-hmm. You know, I think that we're seeing some extremely accurate defense there from Shankland. I mean, finding bishop d2 was really what needed to be done. The white king couldn't give ground. And a draw in the end for Sam Shankland against Daniel Dubov, but it was a massively entertaining game with Sam just going all in, pushing Dubov to the limit. In the end, and it's not going to last too much longer. f6 being played. Okay, yes, black is a pawn up, but it's virtually irrelevant, because this advance of the c-pawn is going to be hampered by a bishop. And the thing is, wherever black's king goes, the other king will follow, and there will be no way to make progress. So I don't think we need to spend too much time here. I just wanted to point out that this one headed to a draw. Daniel has been working smart, and Sam Shankland working hard. And it seems like hard work is about to pay off. He came here with an old idea that perhaps made Dubov uncomfortable, and it's reaping its rewards, as now rook to b8 is going to be in the air. Rook to c7 is the move chosen by Sam. Oh, what a lovely move. And the whole point is it just restrains the knight on d8. The knight cannot move. So it looks like Dubov is going to be facing his first loss of the event.
Yeah, this has been an incredible game by Sam Shankland. He has so many ways in which he can continue. Patience, of course, in endgames is very important. So he could just simply walk up his king the board. There's sometimes also the potential of breaking through with g5, and he's doing it. Pawn break with g5. I was talking about patience, but who needs patience when you have a winning move like g5? You're sacrificing the pawn in order to give space and a free path to this h-pawn. You could give up then the f-pawn to create a pass pawn. The rook can come back to the back rank to bring the black king away from the king side, and the pawn will be marching up the board. Goodness me, this is now a beautiful way to convert an exchange up rook endgame. Will he push f6? Will he play rook c8? It's very similar. Now f6 check. The king cannot take it because the knight would be taken, so you have to take with the pawn, but then the white pass pawn will win the game.
Yeah, beautiful. And Sam Shankland, no stranger to knockouts. He defeated Richard Reports rather smoothly. And he also had an epic battles in the tiebreak between himself and Vidit. In the end, he managed to crash through, and that's exactly what he's doing here on the board.
Wow.
And it's the pass pawn on
rook
h.
first. Beautiful.
Yeah.
He gave up his rook first and then pushed a same idea, but even classier. Congratulations to Sam Shankland, Daniel Dubov, and analyzing with a smile. It's always great to see the sportsmanship, and of course that the players acknowledge that it has been a tough game for Dubov, but Shankland, wow. Especially the precision with which he played the end game from a slight advantage, converting it all the way to this beautiful sacrifice at the end.
He's also very confident in rook endings, is Sam, because he wrote some end games. His philosophy was that he was struggling in them. So what to do? You write a book, you do a course, and you solve your problems through hard work. And he's doing all of the right things. He's put his rook behind that runaway a pawn, and now the king is going to come in just as compensation. Here it is.
Ooh.
And it's actually turning. It's turning in Sam's favor, because actually it's 2 pass pawns that black has. And Sam really has been super impressive, holding his nerve. So he's well on his way to getting a spot into the quarterfinals, as it's all about the advance of those kingside pawns. Meanwhile, it has been still very much the same here for Alexei Grebnev on the right against Andrei Yesipenko. It's just a question of how he can break through with the b-pawn and make sure that the moves are coming quickly. And it is a win for Sam Shankland. He makes it through to the quarterfinals, and we say goodbye to Daniel Dubov.
I'm here with Grandmaster Sam Shankland, who just eliminated Daniel Dubov in round 5 tiebreaks here at the FIDE World Cup. 2-0 in the rapid games. Tell me about the match.
Well, to be fair, it should be 1.5. Like, the second game was just a dead draw every which way, and then, of course, he's forced to, basically suicide to just try for the best. But so I mostly consider it 1.5.
Daniel himself has said that he likes the tie breaks. He thinks he does better there than the classical portion. So he clearly wanted to go to tie breaks too. Did that concern you at all?
Not really. I mean, okay, what choice do I have? I didn't manage to beat him with white, and then when I had black, he didn't really give me any chances. He played a line that's very drawish. He clearly considered himself a big favor in the playoff. I mean, he's a very good rapid player, and generally I'm not, but I thought my rapid play the last couple matches was pretty convincing, so I don't, maybe looking back now, he wishes he had tried to test me a little bit more with white in game 2.
And how does that feel to be in the quarterfinals 2025?
I'm banishing some demons. I was in the quarterfinals in 2021. I've lost so many games in my life. That's part of being a top athlete. I will forget every single one except for the 2021 quarterfinals. I will take that match to my grave. And this is my chance to excise some demons.
Yeah, some vindication over here. Well, thank you so much. We'll see you in the quarterfinals.
Thank you.